Guys, big breaking news coming out. World War III update. US tanks roll into Estonia. American troops just unloaded Abrams tanks, Bradleys. These are like the top best tanks. And enough firepower to ruin anyone's weekend at Camp Tapa, Estonia. So what in the world is going on here? Estonia last week invoked Article 4. This week they are receiving Abrams tank. These are US tanks. And I just posted a video not too long ago. Ukraine just fired HIMARS towards Belgorod Oblast. Massive power outages going on. So we are seeing some US equipments are being moved out there in the European NATO nations. NATO alliances. At the same time, we have more breaking news that's coming out. Look at this one here. All UK households warned to prepare World War III survivor kit to last families 3 days. This is another PSA, a public service announcement. They are putting this on their website. They are urging everyone out there to stock up immediately and get ready. We are definitely seeing some movements here. The U.S. commander is not messing around. He's giving the green light. He's sending the Abrams tanks, the HIMARS. This a $90 billion package, mega deal that was announced by Zelensky. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff that is going to be sent out there. Now remember, the foreign minister of Russia yesterday in New York, UN, announced that if his country gets hit, they will respond. They will respond. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Alright, so all UK households warned to prepare WW3 survival kit to last families 3 days. The European Union has urged all citizens to prepare a survivor kit for use in the extreme emergencies that include bottled water, torches, matches, and energy bars in case of a strike. You see how they added matches and torches? Those are lights. Basically, they letting the population know lights is going to be turned off. There's going to be possibly power outages, EMP stuff going on. So households in the UK have been urged to prepare 3-day survivor kits for use in the event of a future conflict. Man. And once again, this is not a drill. This is the real deal. The European Union has encountered all citizens across its 27 member states to be equipped for 72 hours of self-reliance, advising people to stockpile essential food as food, bottle of water, torches, matches, energy bars, and ID documents in a waterproof pouch. Waterproof pouch. So the initiative part of a broader preparedness strategy was formally presented by EU Crisis Management Commissioner earlier this year. It follows advice from a report given to the European Commissions by Finland ex-President Sauli last year. Now it says here, I guess that's her right there. Today's threat facing Europe are more complex than ever and they are all interconnected, Ms. Labib said. It's going to be really hot. It says here, she further noted that knowing what to do in case of danger, gaming out different scenarios, that's also a way to prevent people from panicking, citing the fact that shelves were emptied of toilet paper during the early days of the 2020. That was a crazy year. There was no reason to go that crazy over toilet paper. I mean, it was just insane. It was. The craziest stuff was the PS5, PlayStation 5, and I think it was PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. Those are the craziest one. People made a lot of money out of it. Those scammers, man. Ooh, those scammers. Ooh. You guys are just weak. It says here, Ms. Labib also highlighted the need for the EU to create a strategic reserve and amass other crucial supplies, including firefighting aircraft, medical energy and transport equipment, and specialized tools to encounter chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear dangers. Some EU lawmakers have urged the Commission to go further by sending preparedness handbooks to every household in the EU. The strategy was partly inspired by plans in Germany and the Nordic countries, which have distributed public information pamphlets and devised apps advising people what to do in the event of a military strike or other national crisis. We are saying to member state 72 hours. 72 hours of self-sufficiency is what we recommend. 72 hours is not enough though. 72 hours? I mean, you need stuff that could last weeks or months. I mean, you're talking about a war with the bear. This ain't gonna be like, we're gonna end the war in one day. I mean, again, the war between the bear and Ukraine is going on for almost 4 years. 72 hours of supply for 4 years. Asked about what citizens should stockpile, she referred to a video on her social media in which she presents an emergency bag showing her stockpile, including ID documents and waterproof casing, canned food, bottled water, matches, a Swiss Army knife, cash, playing cards, medicines, a small radio. Several European nations already have similar preparedness measures in place. Swedish authorities recommend keeping at home a good supply of water, energy-rich food, blankets, and alternative heating, as well as investing in battery-powered radio. You could get those battery power radio at Goodwill. I picked up a couple. I got like 4 or 5 of them here in my house, and I got the one that's, it got all these different lights. It has the radio, and it has the sirens. You put the sirens on, and boy oh boy, that thing is so loud. You could hear that at least a good 1 mile away. I mean, no lie, that thing is. I blast that thing in Goodwill. I almost got kicked out. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. All right, so Norway advises people to stock up on non-essential medicine, including iodine tablets. It's really hard to find them nowadays now. In the case of a nuclear incident, and German households have been urged to adopt their own cellars, again, meaning bunkers and stuff like that, garages or storerooms for use as bunkers, while house builders will be legally obliged to include safe shelters in new homes, something Poland has already done. All right, something that we should also be preparing and getting ready for. So once again, that's a very important news here. All UK households warned to prepare WW3 survivor kit to last families 3 days. Now I want to take it back to X. I want to show you the news that I showed you earlier. US tanks roll into Estonia. Just a routine deployment. Nothing to see here. American troops just unloaded Abram tanks, Bradleys. Those are the best one, and enough firepower to, you know. And I'm gonna skip the rest of that. It's all part of Operation Atlantic Resolve, a totally normal, not at all pointed move to deter the bear aggression right on their doorstep. Yeah, that's what they say. Task Force Sabre says it's just a scheduled deployment. The bear probably has some thoughts. Hope the neighbors enjoyed the rumble of freedom. Yeah, I believe those Abram tank is gonna stay there now. And that's really close to Russia. That is really close to Russia. Alright, give me 1 second here, guys. If you can, like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We do have some more breaking news when it comes to NATO alliances. Germany, another member of NATO, has announced that it will deploying the Sansen class air defense frigate, Hamburg, and possibly other military assist to the Baltic Sea in order to deter any attempts by the bear to damage critical undersea infrastructure as part of NATO-led Operation Baltic Sentry. Okay, so give me 1 second here, guys. I'm trying to see if there's any more updates here. Now, there's been a power outage out there in the Belgorod Oblast in Russia. Alright, so that was this is the one right here. Again, if you guys want to check out the video, the link will be in the description box. Ukrainian HIMARS reportedly strike thermal power plant in the Belgorod Oblast. Power outages were reported across Belgorod Oblast following the strike that struck one of the substations. This is coming out from Russian media reported. Now, these HIMARS, they come from us, the sleeping giant. Alright, still looking for more updates here. Happy Sunday and God bless to every single one of you. Once again, here's another view. But, man. Power went out in Russia, Belgorod, after a series of explosions. That's coming out from Kiev Post. They're putting out the information. It seems like this might be all of it, but I'm just triple checking here. Hold on, wait a minute. Tomahawk missiles update from the VP. It's coming out from the VP. The U.S. Vice President confirmed today on Fox that the U.S. Commander Administration is seriously considering the sale of BGM-109 Tomahawk land strike cruise missiles, which have a range of up to 1,500 miles, as well as other advanced weaponry to Europe to provide to Ukraine. Though he states that final determination remains with U.S. Commander. I feel like Joe is still here. I feel like Mr. Burns is still in the spotlight. Donald, what is this, man? Donald. Even Joe himself said he was not going to send Tomahawk. No lie. Joe, he denied it. He told Zelensky, I'm not going to give you Tomahawk. I'm not giving you Tomahawk. And we know Joe, he sent a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but Tomahawk, he didn't send. He told Zelensky, no, my son, no, I'm not giving you that. The U.S. commander is going to send Tomahawk. Donald. Again, like I said, World War III update. World War III update. Now, again, it seems like we need to pray for the Donald because he's really making a bad move here. Really, really, really bad move. Someone is like, what? So, he's really making a bad move on this one here. Man. Here's the thing, guys. Peace through strength, or strength through peace. Again, I don't think Solomon did that to the king of Lebanon. I don't think Solomon dropped the hammer on Lebanon. I think Solomon wrote a peace letter to Lebanon king, the king of Lebanon, and that's how they became friends. Again, for some reason, I guess in our time, in order to become friends, you got to point a nuke at them. Peace through strength, I guess. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please share the video. I will keep you updated with all these news, nation against nation. One thing I tell you, there's a lot of U.S. equipment that is being deployed out there. Keep your eyes open. UK residents are being told to stock up and get ready. So pay attention, sleeping giants. Our U.S. commander is following the same footstep as Joe. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.